multi-point data conferencing through T120. Other key...
so that you could, in fact, walk around the course and see the various spots.
Church had the roof taken off. And again, I'm not sure about you, but I've never been through a tornado, certainly nothing like this, but this gives you the feel of what it's like to sit with all these pews destroyed. What it was like to actually be there, all the numbers of people that were present at this event. Again, limited availability to actually physically that are in the house. Nice fireplace, you can move up, and we can move down. But we've also integrated a map. So as you can see the layout of the house. So if you want to go up to the living room and come back up here, again, so you
Consumers to do is come home, turn on their PC instead of their TV, and check it out. And the first of the tools that I want to show you
is going into an auction. I'm going to auction number 4, Frank.
again.
It's a whole environment. You can walk around in the park, or you can use the shortcut
best bets page. So click here. Stations of the day provided by a partner in the local area. The content, just so you know, we 2 miles, 3 miles, that sort of thing.
Okay.
So if we go back here, we can also click on dining, profile. Here, it enables you to define the type of movie you'd like to be notified about.
Make a free iBusiness card and then pop it. We have remarkable.
Our postal security device, and you might want to get a shot at this eventually. Yeah. And we can print out the envelope. And then what we could do is switch the camera to the printer to catch the envelope coming through or something.
So by doing that, you'll get a web yeah. Now, there was some other screen you were showing us before
Yes.
that was up there.
Ready?
Yep.
Let's look at a tracking report. Effectively, what I'm doing here is I've logged in on real time to a server, poster server running in San Jose, California. By hitting this button, I'm asking the poster server to give me the status of the delivery of all documents that have gone out through the poster server.
Okay, so let's just squish this a little bit. Put it in the background. Silver card, like the one I sent Richard. We could click and have a
preview. And if I wanted to send this one,
from a small number of machines to a very, very large population of consumers.
Maybe I want the sound to be the sound that hit when you go mouse over, okay? If you notice here, if I click on this, all of the settings for any of these play ball, that's what you heard. And what we're showing here is just how to take what was a static website and make it more dynamic. So the first thing you'll notice is just basically a bunch of frames. So here's a preview of it, and when I go play, this thing animates. And if I want to create an animation, all I need to do is come to the gallery.
You have a banner and you're typical of our people. Now we'll go over to our product and we're at the computer Chronicles area, and here you set the budget and the dates, the CPM. Web location by click-throughs.
And in this box, you put all of your most valuable possessions. But the box has a fatal flaw. It's open on one side.
Bring free software. So we say, okay. Grab that free software. Boom. There's our alert. Woof woof. That they were attempting to push code onto our system to format our hard drive. That's all we need to do. We don't even need to put anything in, but it's a text header. And then, let's go to Eudora. Hopefully it's the right version of Eudora. Asking to place a cookie. We're building a database of yes and no's here. We're going to say no, and then Netscape is also set.
Thing I mentioned is this difference between the size of files and the backup size. Let me fire off the backup. Okay, again, it logs into the server. It connects. It's now sending the files down. It's waiting. Ability to grant access to other people, okay, so that you can let them access your files.
clicking this arrow right up in the upper corner where it says Show Article List, instead of having to go through summaries, you can actually even go faster. You can go automatically right through each one of these stories and go straight to the story itself. The real benefit of this is once you have the story, a lot of people say, well, I've just read it. And that'll allow me to do that. I hit OK. And you notice when I click over to the archives category.
Stories, I think to help you out in that sense. You double click on it, as always, to take you back to the website.
Let me choose another one. They've got really good summaries here. Try this one. And I have to tell it. So basically, that's what it needs to know. So basically, it needs to know. Select the first headline.
I'm just going a little slow, so.
All that stuff now, we're getting geared up for our launch. So what I would suggest is I'll have John call you first thing.
So for example, I point and move towards corporate industry news, and a number of subtopics, which are the names of companies, come up. I point and move towards, for example, Sun, and again, information without having to read it all. Another thing we can do is I might be looking at Java, and as we were a moment ago, I was looking at an article about Java 1. I can move closer, look at this article, which was about the Java 1 conference, double-click on it, read the
but the PC wakes up, and transparent to the user without any intervention from them. Content can be pushed down the pipe. now we can also look at this video. Now this is getting to where PBS is really excited. You can do the try before you buy and play something at a very large screen as opposed to kind of a small screen experience. And they want to deliver content that's similar to the way.
Bob Hanson explains.
Hi.
Going to get $10 on number 6, please.
Number 6?
Scott Lowell buys gas the old-fashioned way. He still pays cash. But these days, nearly 70% of the customers here in Mission Valley use credit or debit cards. Now mobile has...